Hi everyone, Renegade67 here, with part 16 of Let's Play Phenix, Wright, Ace Strangers for All Case 2 Blind. Last time, we finally got to the trial, and the bitch. What? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Oh god, the heart. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Oh shit. Order, order, order! Miss Fey, please testify to the court what happened during that time. Your Honor, I will try my best. Ooh, but my back. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. Maya's escape. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. Duh. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. I'm afraid I might have to bring up Pearl's little ball incident. But oh well. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. Oh yeah, sure. However, I must correct falsities where they arise. That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phenix, right? Ooh, I'll show you, Karma. She's making a point to take a stab at me. Because she's heartless, you jerk. Didn't you even hear what you said? You said they have no hearts, so why wouldn't they take a point to... Okay, yeah, Phenix, I hate your guts right now, just so you know. Totally on Von Karma's side. You know, aside from the fact that we want to get Maya declared innocent. But aside from that, Phenix, it's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. I take that as press things. Maya's escape. I'll press the obvious stuff first. Gunshots. Yeah. Requested Mr. Wright. Pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's da. Quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. Great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. Afraid I have no knowledge of where she is. Okay, what's the little thing? Can't see a crack in her testimony. What should we do? For now, we should try and get more information out of her. Interesting idea. After we get more information from her, we may be able to use it later to our advantage. Well, yeah, that means pretty much press. Ignore. 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 Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? Well, you're an old lady. I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing. However, yes. But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. Normally. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily. Objection! Phenix, that's so flimsy. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Wright? What about the picture? The one you showed as proof. The one you showed as proof. The one you showed as proof. Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. Oh shit! She's got a point. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. I'm not growing old. Oh my god, why does everyone say that? Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have. However, yeah. Great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. Got a bruise? Probably not. Or maybe she does that one. Maybe she made one. I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps. The defendant almost certainly went somewhere at that time.
Happy? Witness, elaborate on that point for us.
I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes.
Great. Well, now what? So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went.
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
Good sir! It's my line, yeah. If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? I have to wonder myself.
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by eeny miny? Means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. So when Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. Can't see a crack in her testimony. For now, okay. Maybe able to. Well, yeah, we still really can't do anything. Morgan is sly. I'm assuming it's Eni we're gonna have to break, and then Morgan will just break along with her. Let's just try pressing everything. Just now, you said those two. Who were the? Yeah, you shut up, Phenix. Stop being an idiot. Oh yeah, Law does not. Well, she kind of is. Is that so? Oh, well, I'm not surprised.
In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to...
Oh, right. Thanks, Phenix, for being stupid. Oh, yeah. What did you do after that?
Requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police.
Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, this is a very good point.
At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another...
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself.
I think it's kind of needy. I want to hear the end of that sentence. Of course, but then... And she's gonna remain silent. You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room?
I simply did not wish for there to be more victims.
How selfless.
The lives of both the good sir and the camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself.
You bitch. That just made their case even better. Is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Spade, please continue. Gosh dang it. Pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in it. Last statement, I guess. During an investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement?
I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie.
What? What? Why would you lie about something like that?
It is very painful for me to say this, however. Objection! Witness was lying to cover up for the defendant.
I know this is gonna work. Morgan's unbreakable, and then we're gonna have to go to Eni.
You were covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected.
Using the word renegade, the word that spelled a little differently as my name.
This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later. Yes, very well. Ugh, why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Maybe it's a tasty feeling. Okay, thought so. Suppress everything. What I can tell, there is nothing wrong with the witness's testimony. And from what she said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. I hope this isn't gonna come back and bite us in the butt. Let's take a next logical step and ask. Go after leaving the okay, yep. Say the winding way, I dare you. Ah! Be quiet, you! Well, Karma's the judge, it seems. Oh, Karma. I didn't know you had it in you. Now then, what the escapee had done was she gone to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with someone? Who was it? The prosecution calls Miss Eenie Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Oh, you're going with that approach. That when Meanie was called back, she wanted to see her sister. Okay, that means she headed down the winding way, in which case she would have ran into Pearl. How we're going to prove that? Well, let's see. It depends on the testimony, I guess. I can indeed. Like, fabulous. Okay, so my name is, like, Eenie Miney. Yeah, it seems like Francisca doesn't have as hard a name with names as, hard of name with names? As Edgeworth does. I'm, like, researching, like, parapsychology stuff at the, university. What is this parapsychology? Let's see. It's, like, I guess most people called it occult stuff. Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Just get your occult skill in Fire Emblem and you might understand. Wait. Yes, sir! Now then, Miss Miney. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? Like, totally licious. I just like saying licious. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor? Oh, of course, because Karma's the judge. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine, for my sake. No, Phenix, you have to get pwned as much as you can. You're gonna win the trial, but before that you must get pwned in every way possible by the prosecutor. Just to show how heartless they are. After the murder. Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister! I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. And what was it? Now hold your horses! Young lady, you're saying that person that entered the room was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey? Really now, Your Honor, do your homework! Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at the time. Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of the witness's sister? Yes, Mimi Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. Oh, well, this is... Witness. Like, yeah, totally. In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Explain. Please. I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Yes. You totally, like, really have to. Miss Miney, please. My sister, like, this is what she said to me. Ah, I see.
That was no accident. Yeah, I see what's going on here. But it was all a lie, so the intro was a lie. The cake was a lie.
I was murdered by that person.
That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty much the intro right there. She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yeah. There, are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It is a bit hard to swallow.
But plausible. Plausible. However, all the evidence and testimonies points to this as the truth. Yeah, do your little bow. Oh, I'll continue it. I'm making it to be continued. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I think it's not all accurate. Certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. Not quite. This testimony just now. Was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phenix. Wow, you can read minds. It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Let's do it to it! Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Bring it on, Karma!
The foolish fool spouts out more foolishly fool stuff, fool. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last.
I intend to. After the murder. Like, when the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Oh my god, get out, girlfriend. Oh, later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. I was like, oh my god, it's totally my sister. I, like, haven't seen her in, like, forevers. She, like, told me something totally terrible. There has to be something here I can use, but what? She really put a lot of thought into this lie, didn't she? Can't rush this. Just take it slowly, one step at a time. Bound to slip up somewhere. In other words, I think that means press her. So that's what I'm gonna do. Channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Was that because of your, sesame allergy? Like, that's right. I, like, think there were sesame seeds, like, in the lunch they served. I had this, like, premeditation that it was gonna be totally a seedy day. You're hilarious, Amy. I see. Am I the only one who missed the boar here? Missed the boar? I said boar. It meant boat. Yeah, something happened. Oh, later someone came into the room. Do you know the time? Like, maybe a little before 11? Something like that, I think. It doesn't have a time. Of course it doesn't. 11 AM? Yeah, like, my stomach is totally ready for, like, food. I meant what time it is when someone came into your room. Oh, so like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's like totally fine. It's really... I already know you're lying, bitch. That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So like, what was I talking about? Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Ugh. Witness, about this person who entered the side room. We didn't even get a time. Oh my god, tell her my sister. Are you absolutely sure? I guess? You guess. Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. What? 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 Ugh. Oh, Phenix admitted that he's an only child and justice for all. So much for all those fan games where you might have a sibling. Well, Mr. Wright? Events rests. Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Did you feel in your son meeny miny? Meeny miny. Seeing her in like so long, I was so happy in like a sad way. Okay. You were happy in a sad way? Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. Uh-huh. Most people react here with horror. Surprise? Maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult. Oh. But I, like, know all about the Korean channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like, what she said. That's what she said. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me, like, to think anything was strange. But, ugh! Don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase objection? Could you try using that once in a while instead of your whip? Yes, that voice of yours, that objection. Oh yes, do that more. It's a question of what the witness felt when she... It is all the important. It's very important. I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Phenix, you're awesome sometimes, but sometimes you're a jerk with prosecutors. Mr. Wright, Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. Okay, I'm like totally cool with that. I wasn't like scared at all. And like her costume looked totally like normal. Oh yeah, I'm the man. That was a very well spun line, Miss Eni, but you weren't well informed enough. Like what? What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phenix? Yeah, Phenix, come up with something original. Miss Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and do you find blood not strange? I don't really think you thought that at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone like this appeared before you. The blood spray. Miss Miney, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noticed it right off the bat. Oh yeah, we gotcha. We gotcha. What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney? Miney Mo? Miss Miney? Thinking, don't interrupt me. Oh, hey. Sup, you and your dark side? I'll continue this dark side of Miney next time on Let's Play Phenix Wright Ace Turns for All Case 2 Blind. Until then, this has been Radio 67. I was doing an outro phrase, and you must love that hat. Is it like pizza? Can I have some? Oh, I'm just kidding. Bye.